page up today. This is 10 Billion States, Joe Vosper. Hi. Still working at the moment. I've just decided to put a new page up. I'm just adding the bits now. Where are we? Let's see. Whoa. Right, so come up with an idea calling it Freedom Factory. So I'm going to drop this logo in. Not a lot to do today. I'm just going to put up another page and read it. You can tell me what you think. How you doing, by the way? Over 180 views so far. 7 subscribers. Really bloody happy with that. So how you doing, subscribers? How you doing, views? Right, I'll just drop this text in and then I'll read it out to you. I'm using Wix. It's really great, but if you want to dispute any of your property with them, you have to do it in Tel Aviv. I've never been to Tel Aviv. I mean, sounds cool. Alright, so let me just copy this in and get on with it. Alright, so I may as well read straight from the site now. I'll save it and publish this. I'll go. So, Freedom Factory. There's an intro blog, so I'll read off the page. What's my camera? Okay, so hi then. Right, we should build a Freedom Factory. Hold on, there's a preview. Is there? Yeah. Right, so I've been looking at monetary streams like every YouTuber does. There's contradiction in the thing that I'm trying to do, which is make a thing that belongs to everybody and making money for it. So this is the plan, Freedom Factory. This is where we just use it as an emporium to chuck all of our daft ideas in for the way we can make this software and make it work and get it out. So yeah, that's the page I've just built. I need to put a forum on in a second. Here's the ideas I'm throwing in. Proper data management service. Right now, our data runs all over the place like a toddler. It's got no sense of loyalty besides knowing which tit to suck, which is ours. So let's get this in check ASAP. If I'm worth nothing, then stop looking at me. Otherwise, offer me something. So that's your data. Cost of justice service. Now, the truth is, if somebody fucks up, somebody pays. But unless we're actively looking around for people to sue, we're always the payer, never the recipient. So let's build an app which can tell you what it would cost to get your money back along the whole timeline of taking the bits, this whole mechanism. You know, let's just know when it's going to happen. Because then you've got the upper hand, you know. Yeah, you got me screwed, but you got me screwed for 18 months. Or whatever it is. Your own personal chat. So we're an outpouring of will. I mean this as our definitive output sum because we can't be any more than supporters in a just world because there's nothing else to survive but our own taste. So why not put big data to work and scale up processing together to get something so obscure we buck the trend a generation before it can happen because we do it for love anyway. So let's crack on. Whew. Some of this will need explaining, won't it? I'm not good at that. Flash destitution. A lot of the time we want to say to a company, and all we want to say to a company that annoys us is they're a damage case. So let's go for the quick kill and start a Flash destitution party plan. Talking like this is pure nonsense. And Flash anything simply underlines the insult and moves on. I've actually got a character in my work on Jelly Babies called Dustin Roma. I'm going to put a link in the site later on. I'll get to that. Forum add-on for live streams. Okay, so this is a simple piece of tech which, you know, when you're on a live chat, why don't you have branching off chat rooms that resolve this issue, you know? And so you can kind of see what's going on. And there must be better data services than this, but I just need one because I'm using YouTube for everything. You tell me if you know a better one, but, you know, in the end, what would that cost? 15 quid on Fiverr? It ain't nothing, you know? So easy stuff. The idea of this whole thing, okay, employment boards, algorithm boards, product boards, political boards, law boards, they're all out there one-on-one in one place, right? So this is an aggressive building plan. It's a shortcut. Hang on. Right, yeah. If I am repeating things a lot of big companies have done at some point down the line, um, all of these kind of softwares can kind of shoot themselves in the foot. More on that another time. I'm just saying, like, here's the kind of thing that we need to build, and here's a way we can put them all together, cost them up, and anyone who feels like working on them can work on them. So, oh, what am I doing all the way up here? Okay, form mail automatically send every constituent of every MP and candidate all their known political positions and voting records with tick boxes, comment boxes, and an automated forward both to MP candidates and the local watchdog website for them. Okay, there's more or less something like that, but not many people know where it is. And there isn't a local watchdog web forum. I mean, didn't there used to be things like that? Tell me if you know and actively use those things, because I don't think many people do. Yeah, we're talking about engagement, but the crap they give you on your damn, phones tends to have nothing to do with that. Why is this specialist when everyone's supposed to be working on this shit? Okay, a law. Oh no, blow optimum estimator. Market saturation is an assumed final destination for the economy, and every device, like any of these, which exploits that fact. All right, this redimensionalizes this, and I think it's a good one. A blow optimum estimator. When is the right time for something to happen in a known timeline of going from point A, world is fucked, to point B, world's fine? That's a good little variable. Okay, a law. Courts have to pay for criminals. Seems simple. Video game. A sandbox with lockdowns. Again, seems simple. Okay, a variable. A fight question depth. Now, at what point in any debate will fists start flying? Okay, but the depth is the important point, because I'm positing here that all our opinions and beliefs are organized in layers. Now, I need a data model to back this up, but I have one in my head. It's the thing I use when I watch a debate and I realize that people have no dispute, really. They're just talking at different levels of the same truth. So the fight question depth is, how far would you have to go to prove it that these people aren't really on the same page? And it's a variable because it's one of those things that once you know, you can say, oh yeah, it's over there working. But if you haven't got it, nothing's ever going to change, is it? All right. Basic right, multiple sources of description. Let's stop this garbage that to get a seat at the table, you need to build your way there and pay for every step. Now, all of the major search, and I'm going to make sure this is recording. Yes. All of the major search and promotion platforms can handle this, but they're in business. So let's just move visibility straight to the domain of rights. That's what a political versus economic movement is. Okay, conduct a census on how people would conduct a census. You see what I mean by foro? See what I mean by emporium? I'm just pouring this shit in there. You must have hundreds. Base currency. What proportion of friends do I own? Tattoo of the last 14 unopened emails in your life on the inside of your eyelids. Rwandanese hot rock style. Okay, there's a legend. This guy got screwed over by one of his ministers, so he said, right, who can think of the cruelest thing to do to this guy? And someone came up with a really horrible one of like tying him to a burning rock. Anyway, he tied the guy who thought of it to the burning rock. So yeah, whatever the hell I'm talking about, I should edit that. Movie, what if AI broke out and had a war on its own? Karma cost law, coloured stakes. Right, burning witches and impaling vampires is expensive. You basically need a territory and a militia. But we can start shipping justice now simply by inviting witches to burn themselves. At least we can scupper this dogma that justice is more expensive than a stick and a dab of paint. All right. Okay. Other stuff from PageLife. Page check. Page check doesn't tell you how original you're being. It tells you how strong popular opinion is with you. The number needs interpretation, but the trajectory on which you're on is displayed without ambiguation of consistency. I don't know what that means. Big changes are registered. Big and subtleties aren't overwhelmed by their input. Okay, PageLife itself, I still think is the perfect way to train AI for a complete democracy service. CDO vids, I'll add the link. Piggyback powered friend targeter. Determine which of X's enemies are paying for targeting and buy into the bundle. Make them pay for your delivery. Right, so a new way of doing business, basically, if somebody out of your scale and out of your league is targeting all your market, buy in with them. So the idea of Freedom Factory, as I may have said, is not to throw in realistic products for the size we are now. Very little is unrealistic when we reach our final objective of total contractual consent. Now, I want a repository of apps, legal products to build as a scaffold for a product which can do them all. So the sillier the better. Just throw in anything which you'd like us to use or you would find useful to global self-autocratic government. Okay, so there's a few ideas up today. Yeah, that's all in the blurb. I'm going to tidy this up now. And yeah. All right, so that's up there now. So all you basically need to do, let's get a forum up here. Forum. Social. No. Fora. Is that in here? So it'd be better if people could just send text with me. Damn. Interactive. What a fucking else forum? Right, can't find a forum. There's one on the web page anyway. I'll just put a link in the description to this crap and you can get on it. All right, brilliant. All right, so when I start going, I'll tidy that up. Here's where you find the link to this. Right here. So there's the website. Go ahead, chuck all your ideas on. If you can't chuck all your ideas on, then go to my damn web email and tell me. All right, this is going up now, so I'll come back later this afternoon. See what you all reckon. All right, once again, there's a link. Let's see it here. Ooh, oh yeah, there. And here's the link for what I've just done. All right. Great stuff. See you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And yeah, have a really nice day. Great. Oh, and also, as always, you want to come here and help me build web content, do it because I'm crap at my job. Love ya. Hey. For any merchandising you need from 10 Billion States, check out my Redbubble page. It's down here. It's under Chuck Jurastic, my pen name. There's 13 titles down, available in a lot of different formats. So t-shirts, phone covers, clocks. They've got everything down here. So take a look at it. Here are some of the titles. You can find that on my website here. Under the gift shop there, and the link for both of these are in the description. Come along, help the site out, and yeah, wear some of our gear, promote some of our work, and yeah, and if you want to help out in the shop with anything you've got, your designs, your ideas, talk to me about it. My email will also be down there. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoy the videos, and I hope to see you soon.